Pokemon is one of those things that you have to experience. This franchise genuinely just changed my life, but maybe not in the best ways. Kinda, it's almost like a 50-50 split. But before we get to that, let's just talk about Pokemon real quick. And to do that, let's just put you in the shoes of a Buddhist monk that has never encountered any games ever. Like maybe you know about like Dig Dug or something, I don't really know. Anyways, you're walking down the street, right? And this little kid comes up to you. Hey mister, what's your thoughts on these things? What are you showing me? Oh, I drew a couple of my favorite Pokemon. Bro, that's just a melted glue stick. And is that just a couple of eggs? Yo, that's actually just trash. Yo, this is pissing me off. You can pay for this, kid. Yo. No, seriously though, some of these designs could really tick a lot of people off because it's just like, why, right? You look at this and you're like, how can something like this be in a game that's actually pretty interesting? I couldn't tell you, honestly. The developers are definitely smoking on something. And especially this generation, because I don't know what I'm looking at, bro. So the thing that always caught my attention were the things that weren't even the games themselves. You know, I had a lot of good memories playing the games, but I'm talking about the side games. Now, we're going to talk about one of the biggest side games, actually the most popular one too, I feel like. Now, this is a TCG game, Pokemon cards. Bro, Pokemon cards were the thing, and they still are. Look, I'm going to paint a picture. You're a little kid, you're walking down the Target, and you see the most shiniest pack ever, and you know there's something in there. You grab it, and you start ripping it. And you just get a bunch of bulk and like a really dumb rare. But it's, you know, then you get another one. And then you get another one. And then wait, this might be just gambling for kids, huh? Boom! I pulled a Charizard. There you go, huh? Please help my bank account, Charizard. Now, as a kid, you're not really trying to do this as an investment, right? That's why I don't like some of the scalpers out there, man. They're really annoying. But us young kids, you know, we just played it for the game, you know. And for me, I never actually played the actual way of playing Pokemon. I actually just used the numbers and we just did like a math battle, honestly. We didn't use any energies. I didn't even know how to use the items, honestly. I just kind of collected Pokemon because it was just interesting, right? The art was amazing. Just collecting your own Pokemon, right? The catchphrase, catch 'em all, could be applied so well to Pokemon cards. It was just genius, honestly. And that can help us segue into this next part of the video, the story time, and how I became the richest dude in my whole school. So we would play Pokemon just like in the math way. We'd look at these numbers and just kind of subtract it back and forth, right? Until one of us won by depleting a bench of 6. But guys, one day, it's like a late afternoon, it's raining, it's chilling, amazing vibes. I'm opening up one pack of Pokemon cards from my tin, and guess what? I whip it out. I pull the Primal Groudon. You look at this card, I mean, that's a high number, is it not? You know? We'd also be doing coin flips as well. So, bro, I had a deck that was crazy. You know, I'm gonna go assemble it right now and put it on screen. Like, this was my deck that won me everything. Now, we would have Pokemon battles, right? And we would put our life on the line. We were betting megas, full arts, EXs, anything anyone could put down, counter towards a bet. We were exchanging cards. It was a black market. It got to the point where around 5th grade, they banned Pokemon from my school. So, I mean, obviously, this is not healthy for kids. I mean, we had whole casinos down there. We had top people just dealing and just not caring about school. Like, I think teachers would just see us just start throwing battles down like it was some ultimate fight. Anyways, there was a kid that threw down his Primal Kyogre, full art. And guess what? This dude was my best friend. I looked him in the eye and I was like, you really gonna throw it down? He was like, yeah. I threw down the Primal Groudon. Now, you know, if we're talking about finances real quick, this one's worth way more. But again, these kids just didn't know. And just to prove the fact that, you know, we didn't know anything, there was a kid that gave me a gold border, right? I mean, I don't know the specific names of this. I think it's like secret rare or something. He traded it for a couple Feebasses. I'm not lying. Like, he gave me like these I had a good Feebas collection and he just gave me like these 2 golds for some reason. He was like, oh yeah, I like Feebas, you know, I like how it swims. I'm like, bro, it's just a fish. Screw it. Bang! Yes, guys, today I'm selling a new course, you know, how to scam kids 101. You could get $1 million in 2 weeks, promise you. If you can't get $1 million, well, I don't know what you're doing wrong, because look at my Lamborghini. Definitely not a rental. Definitely not a rental. Definitely not a rental. Anyways, just to go back to that past battle, he put down his Primal Kyogre. I put down my Primal Groudon, and we clashed. It was the best Pokemon fight I've ever had to this point in my life, and I came out with the win. So this is now my current Pokemon collection. I won most of these just through battles, and yeah, they're not maybe PSA 10s, but screw that, you know? I've been seeing people come up on my reels and they're just scalping so many boxes. Like, why? Leave it for the kids. But it's not all that dark and gloomy because there's some content creators that actually give free cards to kids. I see come up on my reels, on the YouTube shorts, and it just makes me feel great. So shout out to those people. You're a sweetheart. Go, you could go scalp. You're allowed to, but not this dude. Not this one. This one, no. No.
I'm outside all day and gone. Same straight with YouTube, bro. Just saying I'm present, but I'm not just, the way we walk, you know, we on beat. That's it.